Hello and welcome back to the Gamer's Tale. I'm
I didn't
Gander.
get to say penis.
Yeah. Oh, Q told me that when you start streaming, I get to say penis on your stream. Okay. So I'm Gander. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. We are returning to our Forging the Onyx campaign after a slight interlude. When left, we last our heroes. They have been struck down in Jit's temple, known as the Bell. A squadron of monks came in, beat almost everyone to death, including their new friend Gordon, and subsequently bound them in chains and led them off to the Necropolis beneath Misethorn, also known as the Hole. During the proceedings before they were captured, Hitch Patton and I forget Orange's first name, but Orange, our rogue, managed to escape, bringing no shame upon them as they preserve themselves to be able to rescue their friends later. If you watch episode 74.5, you'll find out what happened to them in the interlude. But we now zoom in to what happened after they left, after they escaped. The unconscious bodies of Tretskala, Lundgren Bask, Gordon, and not Grimly, are picked up and carried between several monks, and Davy is led off with them complying because he was promised that if he struggled, they would kill their friends, and if they didn't, their friends would be preserved. As they make their way through the trade town all the way to the hole, and through a series of scaffolds, ladders, and other rickety devices leading them down into the necropolis beneath Misethorn, you pass well-encrusted areas that are just studded with skulls, bones, graves, coffins, plinths, and all sorts of lovely underground deadness, to an ancient catacomb that doubles as a dungeon. Each of you... Yes?
Oh, sorry.
Each of you is brought and placed into a singular cell. And yes, the screen did go black because everything is still technically hidden. Do not panic.
Oh, okay.
Too late, I'm
So
panicking!
close.
My life is panic.
I'm already there!
There's too much panic, not enough disco.
Who grabbed my ass?
Yeah,
Wasn't me.
I heard you in there.
Are me and Ty,
I got some popsicles for you.
Yeah.
are me and
Lundgren?
Lundgren in the same cell?
Yes.
Okay.
So.
So Davy is placed in a
I got it.
cell by themselves.
I gotta establish some dominance.
Oh, hold on. Don't go so tight.
Lundgren and Gordon are placed in the same cell as they are deemed not as dangerous as the others. Jit is placed in his own cell, Tretskala in his. He is strapped to a log, tied down repeatedly in cloth wraps and chains, like an angry lizard at the veterinarian.
Oh.
Your equipment, armor, and weapons have all been removed, save for the things that you're attuned to that are like headgear, which is essentially just the headband of intellect for Tretskala. All of your inventory items are not available to you at this time. You will receive them later, so do not panic. But
You can't take away my weapons.
the chains are gone.
I didn't mean the chains. I didn't mean the chains.
Stop humping the bars. No. The gates in front of you, the doors are metal bars, solidly built, of ancient make, and are not wooden as this small scene would describe. And you are able to look out in the area ahead of you, although it is mostly in darkness, set lit by a few torches.
And so would we be considered at the effects of a long rest?
You would have a long rest at this point, several hours, if not a day, has passed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try prestidigitation.
I feel good.
What?
Just James Brown is summoned into the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so prestidigitation works?
Oh yes, the unlocking locked doors.
No. I
No,
was,
prestidigitation.
but I mean, yeah, it can do that, but I was just gonna make it smell like a fart for a minute.
Yeah, no, it
Really?
works. It smells. How bad of a fart? Do you want to make it mildly uncomfortable, or you want to make
No,
it
no,
one of
no.
those caustic farts?
Just barely noticeable. This is purely for testing.
Okay, so psychological warfare. Just you do it, and then the cell's just like. It's like you know someone farted, but you don't know when, and that's more worrying than anything. There are no beds in this room. There is a latrine bucket, but that's about it. These are not living quarters of, yeah, you're going to enjoy it here. This is quite the opposite. Let's see if I can get this a bit more. You can, however, hear each other from the rooms.
Hello.
God damn it.
Okay, so if I'm up, well, I'm up, right?
Yes. You
Am I
all.
manacled?
You are not, but all your stuff is gone.
Okay.
The only one
I
who's
guess
actually
being
restrained is Tread.
I guess being jailed
Wait, I'm not
some
restrained?
cases is better than being dead.
You. The chains were taken off of you, Davy, once you got in.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not. Okay.
Do they
Well,
have me
Gordon,
chained so that I can't speak?
It's not wrapped around your jaws. It's just that there's like a little bandana on the top of your head that goes down.
hmm.
You can't really move. You can't move around, but you definitely can't speak.
How often do they check us?
Yeah, more or less.
The last time someone checked on you probably would have been about 3 hours ago. Would turn into a fly. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Can I come up to the bars? And I just want to like look out as much as I can. How much
I'm
can I
sort of
see?
doing the same, but mostly trying to test the strength of the bars. Now that I can hear people moving, like people I know
Inform my way
moving.
to the bars as well.
Let's get over there.
Just gonna roll over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
Well, Gordon, I admit I didn't think this would happen to me again.
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 Yeah. It's a long time ago.
Was that when you got separated from the rest of us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You remember that I got separated, but not what happened afterwards. Ugh. Oh boy.
Do we want to know? Was it something bad? You don't have to tell us.
No, not really.
Ah!
It was pretty screwy, I must say.
I didn't even
A little
think so big.
This is what she proclaimed.
That also
Alright.
mean if I could do like so right
Can y'all
are these
do any
padlocked
magic?
or how are they locked?
They are locked with a large iron lock built into it. Think of the old jail cells in the cowboy movies,
Oh,
but better.
Pirates of the Caribbean half pin barrel cage.
and with the proper leverage, it should lift free.
No, these are much better built than that. These are actually built into the stonework.
Great.
Full pin barrel hinge.
Sure. Whatever you said.
I mean, he would know.
You would know.
So we can
So-
hear each other. We can cast.
Deem me dangerous enough to bind as well as imprison.
Yeah, but they didn't think any of the rest of us were, which is a good thing.
Yes, it is. Also, it's cute that they think that this can stop me.
All right. So Trent,
All right.
looking out the bars, how much is my little square all that I can see?
You can see this little square. Any place that is revealed, you can technically see. There's just a lot of shadow and hard light between them.
This guy. I can see this guy,
You can see that there's somebody in that cell.
and he see me.
If he looks out of the bars, yes.
Okay. When I look at my new friend Lundgren Bask, what does he have anything on him at all?
It seems like he has normal commoner's clothes.
Looking. We have manacles, correct?
Yes.
Actually, can I find like a rock or something in my cell?
Maybe investigation check.
Sure. A good one. 17.
You're able to find a comparatively fist-sized rock.
Awesome. I'm gonna cast Tiny Servant on it.
It's a tiny non-magical object. Aww!
What
Aww.
happens?
A little rock man. Kind of like the old bionicle Garudas, I think they were called.
I was thinking closer to an ash spirit or like a soot spirit from like Howl's Moving Castle, not Howl's Moving
Yeah,
Castle.
okay, I understand. what you're
Spirited
talking
away, like that.
about. Something like that, but with like little tiny arms and legs. It looks like a kind of poorly drawn, like black and white pencil figure, but it's suddenly alive. Just-
Me hoy, me noy.
Yeah, kind of.
He just kind of stands up and looks at you. Blink, blink, blink.
So
Blank.
it doesn't say I can't communicate with it.
Oh,
Or I
what the
can't-
fuck is that?
Oh, you guys are in different rooms, technically.
Yeah, you had no
This
idea
is-
what's
Oh,
going
can I
on.
not
yet.
see through the bars at it?
No, the only part that's actually bars are the doors.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
so
All
otherwise
around.
it's
My bad.
walls then, I guess.
All right, so
Just
just
break down that wall.
just to emphasize the thing.
Okay, that's
There we go.
Okay.
my bad.
I'm gonna command it to go out the bars. Which way should I go? I'm gonna send it to the left first.
Dude, do 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 do. He goes
Alright.
out, starts walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna command it to go to Tread's cell.
He trenches off, not knowing who the hell Tread is, but keeps going. He kind of looks in.
It understands everything that I understand.
Oh, okay.
I give it commands and everything.
He goes in, looks in. One-armed man. Nope. There's Jit. Lizard.
Alright, he's gonna go in there.
There's a little
Is
way.
this some kind of small earth elemental?
And he's gonna start untying Tread.
Okay. If you weren't untied before, you're now aided in untying yourself, Tread. You are now no longer strapped to the log.
Cool.
And you now move freely around the cell.
And I'm gonna give him the command when he's finished to return to me.
Comes back.
Well, I didn't need the help. It's greatly appreciated. It gives me a chance to save that ability for later.
Wait, does he have he was tied up with rope?
No, it's like these weird cloth things. It wasn't rope.
I think I'd like. Can you tell me more about this weird cloth thing?
It's very like rigid silk. Because they wanted to keep as much pressure on him as possible and making it hard for him to actually move by strapping him down at his joints so that technically it doesn't take a lot of effort to keep him in place, but without having to like bind him with cords that press specifically on one point.
Okay.
It's a silk-like material.
We say that it's gauze-ish.
Ish. Gauzy.
Okay.
Also, Sunday, your character hears various movings about from across from the newcomers.
I don't see a reason why I would need to interact at this point.
Just letting you know.
I'm gonna have my rock fellow. I'm gonna name him not Dio, but Geo.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, dude.
Geo. I'm gonna ask Geo to it's not GEO either, it's GIO.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to correct that spelling.
I'm gonna say Geo.
We're gonna have him bring back some of like the silk bindings, I guess.
Okay.
That was tying down Tread. He doesn't know who Tread is, he just knows the Lizard Man.
Lizard man. He comes back and there's like this toilet paper mummy roll of long cloth, kind of bed sheet thing that he brings back. And it's still like dragging behind him. It's like a kid with a oversized blanket just walking around with it.
I'm gonna collect it and then I'm just gonna send him around to go fuck with Davey. I just want him to stand like in front of the gate and just like jump.
So you see this little rock thing like doing Mario jumps in front of the bars, and doing like some weird jumping jacks, and then
Well, okay, what the fuck is that?
He's just gonna keep jumping.
Can I reach it? Reach through the bars?
I'm gonna say I wouldn't be able to judge the distance of her reach yet because I haven't known him long enough.
Okay. Make me a dex save for Geo.
I don't even have a stat block for him, dude.
Just roll me a d20. Since he's small, it won't have any penalty for it. Over 10, he succeeds. Below 10, he doesn't. Nope. He just jumps up like right into Davy's hand. Oh man, that reminds me of the 7. I'm now imagining Geo as a gray-colored version of the 7-Up dot.
Okay, cool.
Odd.
So I've grabbed this thing like by the head
Mm-hmm.
and pull it in and just kind of look at it.
I hate to say, but
What
it's
is-
all head.
It is a rock with arms and legs, and 2 little
I'm
eyes.
gonna find the correct picture for you guys. I'm gonna get a great one.
Oh no.
Oh, are you guys ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm figuring out how to.
Oh, I got this.
Well,
Okay.
how big are the bars?
The bars are probably about an inch in diameter.
What about the space between the bars?
You can reach an arm out.
Yeah, but was it hard to do that, or was it easy to just slip it through?
How big is Davy's fist?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so it's probably got about 5 to 6 inches of clearance between the bars.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I got an idea how to get her. I think.
I think I have an idea too. Fred, did you have an idea?
I'm just gonna
I do, but
carefully.
if you guys have anything else, I'd prefer not to use the most powerful of my magic.
Let's
I'm just
figure
gonna-
out something alternate first, and then we can go from there.
Yes, that is.
Set Geo down very gently. Okay.
I just continue to
Kick him.
bounce Geo. That is exactly how Geo looks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a second. And I want to like grab the bars and see if I can pull them apart.
All right.
I'm guessing strength or athletics.
I have a question
Mhm.
prior to this.
Mhm.
What's the distance between us? Like, if Davy stuck their arm through the bars and like out the side, could I reach my arm out and smack their hand?
No, these distances are accurate.
20 feet.
Okay.
About how much of a ruckus are they making?
A decent
Baby's
ruckus.
not quiet.
You just hear
And pretty much
you hear
whatever
grunting. It's
whatever my voice sounds like right now, just amplify it by like 5. That's Davy's
Damn.
actual voice right now.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
He's not quiet. He doesn't need to be right now.
You hear little pitter patters of little stony feet on the ground. You hear
Oh.
just people talking. It's like,
Okay.
Plus, he's like
Um,
trying to yell across the cells. So
In the midst of this happening, you'll hear a small, sort of small considering the distance, just somebody talking on the other side of the room.
God, he's
How far?
insane.
Currently from, say, there. About
that's a lot. That's a long.
Wow,
way
100
away.
feet. Wow. We're gonna have to investigate that later.
You have to eviscerate that later.
What if it's a
Invest-
guard? They'd hear us anyway and come over
Then-
here. It's probably not a guard.
Mm.
you hear what sounds like metal on stone.
It sounded like you said metal on phone, but I know you
Oh.
said stone.
He's just dragging his ass across the stone floor.
He's phonetically casting sounds of walking.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
try and pull these apart while they're doing that.
All right, if I
While
could
they're
get Gordon
possibly
to
talking.
back,
Okay.
I could get Gordon to back up. I'd cast Eldritch Blast on the door to try to blow it off, but
So you managed to pull some of the bars apart.
That sigh before you just said that. How much space is there now?
Probably you essentially pull the bars to the point where you've doubled the space between them.
so
Well, I think
10 inches.
I'm good for getting out. What's your plan?
I'm gonna look
The
at
old favorite.
I'm gonna look at Lundgren and I'm just gonna ask him, you or me.
I'd like to try something first, and then if it doesn't go as planned, I'll let you do whatever you had planned.
Well, offer.
Eldritch
Sounds
Blast.
Could yours hurt us?
If you are not within the blast radius, it will not hurt you, which is all I'm concerned about.
How loud is yours?
Yes.
How loud is Eldritch Blast? I don't exactly know. Does it have a decibel rating?
It sounds kind of like one of those phaser guns from some Star Trek movies or something.
But I imagine if it breaks a door open, it's gonna be rather loud.
Yeah.
Mm, okay. Ooh, I have acid.
That's a possibility too.
This is not the time for drugs, Lundgren.
It's not a
You know
drug.
what? In the middle of him discussing this, I'm just gonna slap his hand, and I'm gonna cast gaseous form.
Okay.
So Lundgren, as you're blathering on, you suddenly you seem very airy and light, and everything's a little blurry. Maybe you had some acid and have escaped your mortal form. You don't know, but you are now gaseous.
I start like fanning him torch through the gate.
Go shoot.
It does look like he's shooing him out, and Lundgren passes. It's very strange to pass through these bars, but you're now on the other side, out in the open.
As soon as he's on the other side, I'm gonna let the concentration go, just so he turns back to normal.
You have dark vision, right?
Well, that works, I guess.
That's,
What happens now? What's this?
Well, you're back to normal now.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to find a key. I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go talk to what's his name. Is there any keys around here?
I'm sending Geo with him.
Okay. I see
think
like
my
any
son-
keys on a peg or something.
make me an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm really glad I don't have a video camera right now because that's just weird watching me drink water.
No, while he's looking, I'm just gonna do my plan real quick since it's simple. I'm just gonna turn into a wolf and go through the bars.
God damn it. Okay, yeah.
So, there I am. Ooh.
Oh!
Woo! Ow, woo!
Oh, man.
London.
Woothanization.
No.
Oh God.
No, that was somebody's gamer tag I saw a couple of days ago. It's like, oh god.
Well, Davey.
You
Here we
just
are.
have a happy wolf looking up at you, like kind of going from foot to foot, like, yeah, I did it. Tail wagging.
There's some days I wish I could do that.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What are the space between these bars?
About 6
I
inches.
widened it.
It's
I
about what?
widened it by like twice. So I had almost a foot of clearance.
5 to 6 inches versus 10 to 12 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just kind of squeezed through.
All right. So did I find a key on a peg or something?
He's a little chubby.
No. How dare these jailers be, smart.
Those bastards.
Hi, Davey.
Alright, so, Davey, you
I was
think you
gonna
could
bark, but I don't know if I can.
do other bars or
Ooh.
Just again have a happy doggo.
Out of the corner,
Doing the little dance. Doing that
Oh.
little dance that they do when they're happy.
as you see in the corner of your eye a ghostly green fire hand reach the bars and into the lock. And just like in the keyhole, fiddle around a little bit, and the door opens as Jit walks out, and the arm disappears, revealing only the nub of his arm.
Hey, Jed. Would you be willing to do that a bunch more times to get everybody else out of there?
No. It takes a lot of effort, and I prefer to be able to survive leaving this place.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm trying to think. Because all I have is. Oh wait. I might have a couple of keys, random keys in here.
You don't have any of your stuff, Ty.
Oh crap! I forgot about that. I can't even use the passable sewage soap.
Forgot you had that. You have weirder things than Tootin has in his bag.
Only problem was, well, between him and me, I made mine. He still kind of made his, but anyway.
You hear some slight scraping at the doors to your north, and the door swings open, and there is Rick Orange.
Hey guys.
Really? Hey, could you use your maybe not superpowers and try to get everybody out of here?
That's good, because I don't have superpowers, like, at all.
I'd rather
Yeah.
not waste my magic breaking out of here. I'd rather use it to kill the people who put us here.
You and me
so you
both.
want me to,
Alright.
like, pick the lock and just, let you out like it's cool or something?
If you would, sure.
Orange is revealed to be an agent of the enemy. He's been a turncoat the entire time.
Somehow I
guess I
doubt it. God, I hope not.
Alright, so you get Tread's door open.
Happy doggo. Happy
I
doggo.
walk through the door and everybody is like, huh?
I do want to give him a sniff. Is it familiar? Is it familiar? Is it actually him? I'm
paranoid!
Get your big nose out of here. You're supposed to be using these towels.
Yeah, it's him.
It smells like orange.
Not using towels.
Slightly citrusy.
Alright, so Davey incited. Oh,
Yeah, he wants you to use those towels.
yeah, look real
Sit.
bad.
just gonna sit.
Okay.
So anyway,
What about our other comrade? And Jit kind of points toward the,
Orange, get Gordon out of there, will you?
Ah, Orange do this, Orange do that. It's like I'm the guy that's good at doing all this.
You
It's
are.
okay. You can rely on me. Just coming in to save the day.
I'm getting a
They're gonna
serious...
try and break into a fort and get caught. Gosh. Amateurs
Sunday-
over here.
Something your characters give me, like, full on, I've just been in prison for, like, 20 years, nothing but pumping irons as I lean up against the door like, hey, how's it going?
So you random stranger, you want to get out of here too then?
I want to tentatively give him a sniff from this distance.
Okay, make me a sniff check, which would be perception.
Give me
Oh.
Perception.
sniff there, Davey.
Keen senses. Yeah, it is perception.
Do me a sniff. I'm just gonna...
I could do it with advantage. Not that that really means anything. But...
Right.
You do him a sniff. He's metally. Like, you ever smelled like a really old brass instrument?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, 23.
That'll work. You managed to get him out of the slightly more complex lock. The door swings open. At this point, we do the traditional what you look like ding. So we're going to start at the top of the list, which is Davey.
I'm so glad you said that before I took another bite of my food. Well, right now, what he sees is a kind of reddish brown, medium-sized wolf.
Okay.
That is what you see right now.
Okay.
It has ice blue eyes, though.
Next we have
And we're
Gordon.
giving sniffs.
He gives snips.
Gordon.
Short halfling fellow, chubby, like 2'10", 40 pounds, so a little chubby.
Oh. Okay.
Reddish brown hair, I believe, and green eyes. I can't remember exactly 'cause I didn't write it down. I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to live.
Oh, come on now. Oh,
Listen.
that saddens me.
No.
Damn.
Everybody's
Wait,
got
wait.
green eyes.
When I made this character, I told Trent he was gonna be squishy. He has an AC of fucking 13.
Oh, wow.
I expected him to die.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected him to die too. Just
I
like,
give you some
watching
armor,
him
but
get
I
hit.
don't have my bag right now.
Oh no, I have
Hey, Mitch.
plans. I have plans. I'm an artificer. I have like 18 things I can do. It's just I can't do them yet.
Yeah.
Like I don't have my shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to preserve you until you get your stuff.
Alright, which brings us to Lindgren.
Right now, you would just see somebody who looks like a farm boy, short brown hair, green eyes, kind of a little bit tan, but
I thought you were
as
pale.
far as being a farm boy, not as pale as you would normally think, but kind of pale, but not like deathly pale.
There's a lot of pain going around.
Alright.
Someone get this man a bucket.
We'll get over to the son of his character after Tread, which is Who's next?
Oh,
Or sorry.
Tread is 6'6", brown lizard folk with blue eyes, a beard, and a circlet that just magically seems to sit on top of his head. And he wears scraps of furs and such, as in the art that I have down at the bottom here, which is super cool that I got done for him.
That's nice.
Not bad.
Aw, he's so proud of it. I know it.
I know I love it.
Yeah, I need to see this because I haven't seen it in a while. Aw.
To be honest with you, I just
Hide your
noticed the
thumbs
circle
around
in your head, on your head.
Where if they took all my fingers.
Now we have Orange.
Okay, so Orange is kind of a
12-year-old
dense
boy.
boy. Huh?
What?
Don't distract him.
Yeah, you can't distract me like that. You know how easily distracted I am.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, go. Damn it! Come
Character.
on, guys.
Character.
Okay, where was I? It just started. I hadn't got far. Okay,
With-
Orange. He's kind of a dense boy. He's like, I don't know, 5'7", but he's like, I don't know, 210 pounds when you pick him up. He's dense. Dark skin, bald head, green eyes, but normally he's got a hood on that looks kind of like the, little token I got, surprisingly enough.
That's 3 people with green eyes in this party.
Okay, fine. He's got red eyes, kind of like my picture, because...
No, I'm just making an observation. He can have whatever eyes he wants.
Oh, in that case, he wants to look into your eyes. No, I'm kidding.
Rainbow eyes.
Setup. That was a big setup. Rick's a character. He likes to do things, not always the smart things, but
God, I had a dream about this. This exact situation. It's freaky. Which brings us to Sunday.
This new character that you're seeing stands, from what I heard, above everybody else, a little over 7 feet. As you approach, his eyes kind of go from being just black to faintly glowing an amber color. He looks like he's wearing fine clothes, but if you look closely, they're actually made out of thin sheets of metal. Otherwise, his entire body just looks, or I say their entire body just looks metal.
So metal.
Metal.
But very big, very broad. Yeah.
Do we have another Bastion?
Completely lacks expression.
If I'm not mistaken, we've met many more like you. What's your name?
Soul.
Okay.
Oh.
Pleased to meet you, Soul. I'm Lundgren Bask. And we need to get the hell out of here. What do you say?
Soul offers thanks.
All right.
Praise the sun!
Yeah. The wolf does not look very trusting, mostly because you smell like fucking metal and he doesn't like that. That's not cool.
Try to go over to Davy and calm him down.
What colors are Soul?
Most of what is kind of on the outside is like black or a very dark tarnished look, but there's a lot of brass, or not quite gold, but very brassy look. His faceplate is mostly brass, whereas most of his clothing is going to be a very dark color,
Okay.
trimmed in the same brassy color.
All right, then even more help to get out of here.
Really? I just
Agreed.
unlocked everybody's pages. You don't need any more help. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Well,
We
then,
all
We could have
help
gotten
you.
out ourselves, but it's much easier if you do it.
We also don't have any gear.
I may have a solution for that. I'm going to cast. Where is it?
Riggedy riggedy reckum.
Is that the name of the
I'm
spell?
going to cast Locate Object.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If it's within 1,000 feet of me, I can find it. And I'm going to look for the bag of holding.
Whoa. Somewhere within 1,000 feet, the bag of holding resides.
Excellent. I know which direction.
Okay. So,
I want to possibly assist in finding it because it should smell like tread, right?
Yes.
the overpowering smell of lizard.
To be fair, I wear a lot of furs, so it'd probably smell like that too.
I'll try
Do you
and
wash
track it
them?
using that information?
Smells like pet.
So you start sniffing for lizard fur. And
Not the one
fur?
next to me.
lizard furry. And you make your way north, or not north. You make your way out of this area of the building. And Orange, you've seen bits and pieces of this before, because you snuck your way in here after Hitch and the rest of them kind of told you to go find the others. You slipped in through an air duct equivalent.
I would like to go first, being the sneaky guy that's just getting pointed in the right direction, opening doors as we need it.
Aw. I'm just keeps getting away from Soul for now.
So you guys I don't have any other maps of this place, so this is what we got. So you guys make your way through.
Fair enough, I guess.
I was gonna say I was expecting some really other cool place, and then you land in here. But no, that's okay.
No, there is that. It's just not time for that yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you guys make your way out of
It's all
this.
bamboozle, blacks out the screen, makes a little path in the center.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that. You guys make your way through a hall or two, and you come upon this door. And the door
I'm gonna
is
go ahead. Oh, sorry.
the door is well made, as many of the things in here. It's also old looking, but it's not a prison door. It is some sort of oak, hardwood with metal bindings. And it feels to Tread that the bag of holding resides on the other side.
It is in there.
I'd like to check in for traps and, if the door's unlocked.
All right, make me a perception check. What were you planning on doing, Gordon?
I was just gonna let you know that I have Geo up on my shoulder
Okay.
Oh, we have a little
So
little buddy.
cute, like a little pet. Yeah.
for like 7 more hours. Then he dies.
You just bring him back.
Oh.
Shut up. Shh.
He's over here
Yeah,
giving everybody the
sad
finger.
twice in a night.
Joke's on her. I'm gonna sling him at the first person I see.
Baseball to the face.
Maul him.
Yeah. Just
Well,
little,
you could throw him. You could probably throw him like 100 feet.
what does Vlad do?
I'm gonna use catapult with him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm fucking
Fastball right to the
awesome.
teeth.
Ooh.
I know you didn't build a Bastion, but I'm getting real Bastion vibes off this.
There-
I'm
no.
the bastion that cooks.
Not the best one I could.
I am the one who knocks. Anyway. So you check the door. There are no traps.
All right.
It's a
I'd
door.
like to open the door
Ow.
for everybody then, being the nice, asshole that I am.
Grasshole. All right. Make me thieves tool check.
Man, that sure is one nice asshole.
It's bleached. Okay. So it takes you a little bit. This is a little bit more complex lock, as if it's supposed to keep things locked up. And you open the gate. Inside there is a large number of wooden trestle tables lined up along the walls, and it looks kind of like what you would think of like a rummage sale or a gun show kind of vibe from the inside. And there's all these things laid out on tables and like up for inspection.
Is there a shield here?
Maybe investigation check.
Oh,
No,
damn.
there's no shield here. There are a number of armors and other things. A lot of the stuff that Tread and Lundgren run their eyes over, stuff looks familiar. It's like maybe you actually left that crater in it.
Mm,
And
it's all coming back to me.
and you look around and you find most of your physical equipment ranging from the scythe, your armors, the chains, things like that. Tread, I need a 1d100 from you.
Boy.
Dang.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit, man. That's good rolls tonight.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh,
Here.
we got a story for that one, don't we? Don't we, Drink?
What?
Tread roll
Oh,
up 100.
Yes. I just realized it was a D100. Yes, we do.
Okay.
For
Roll,
later.
D100 or is this a bad 100? Because it's on one end of
A
the
good
spectrum.
one. A good one.
roll me another d100. Okay.
Good number.
Okay. So, in order, that's how much of the gold is left, and that is the percentage of platinum that is left. They've taken a lot of your funds, including all the silver and copper, from your bag of holding.
Oh God.
We've been
That's
robbed.
100 gold or all of the gold?
That's all. 100% of the gold is still there,
Oh. Okay.
but only
I would like
33%
to
of the
cry
platinum is
in
left.
character.
No crying
I would
character.
like to cry in character. The rogue was really happy about having all that money, and now it's not there. There's
He's
a
not
tear.
the only one who was
I mean-
happy about having all that money and now it's not there.
Oh, you can have 100% of your
There's so
gold.
many more towels.
The
He-
dog just tilts his
We
head.
could just
Ears
we
perk
can-
up.
I feel like there's something being lost in translation. Your silver and under is gone. All your gold is still there. A third of your platinum is still there.
So we're merely millionaires instead of billionaires. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. It was gonna
Actually.
before it was gonna be all of it was gone. It's like, no, that's kind of harsh.
No.
We can always, I mean, if you guys want to spend that amount of effort, we can always find out who took the money and kill them and take the money back.
Somewhere there in the world, there's a German inventor crying.
Yeah. I think so.
Crying into his very pasty oatmeal.
The
Yeah.
Germans are not a very happy people, but they are dedicated and hardworking people.
Tobias just goes across the cosmos. Someone's talking about me.
You have to go meet him someday.
No, you don't.
Not him.
Okay. So you have your stuffs back. I'll give Tread a little bit of time to do his maths.
You said there was extra stuff in here?
There is some extra stuff. There's just like suits of armor, kind of magical knickknacks.
What kind of
Magical knickknacks,
suits of
eh?
armor we got?
It's mostly metals, metal armor, breastplates, shirts of mail, stuff that you know would actually be used to equip armed troops rather than rogues.
Shot down again. Okay.
I have a question about the armors.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is there- is-
Squishy Boy needs one.
I'm gonna take a look. Is there like a nice set of medium armor? Because I'm a dum dum.
Any type of medium armor.
That's what I'm looking at real quick.
That's chain mail, breastplates, half plates, and brigades.
Yeah.
Is there like a really nice like set of like a nice breastplate?
There is.
Can I take it?
I don't see why not.
Cool. I'm gonna start putting that on. As well as like getting my armor back on.
Can I help him so it takes less time?
Sure.
Okay.
Magic items were mentioned. Anything cool?
Define cool.
Anything at all?
There is a cape. There are two capes actually.
I would like a cape.
All right. One has got a nice fur trim at the top, and is very dark and dark nightly. The other is very richly velvet on the inside and kind of like a dark midnight blue. Similar, but not black.
I would like both of them.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't
but some-
know if you can wear both of them at the same time, but okay.
Not at the same
He's
time.
gonna pull a Vax.
One on each shoulder. Who's that? Some idiot.
Okay. He's
Sniffing at it. Sniffing at the items.
What did he find?
he found two
19
capes. Or cloaks.
Okay, so
2K.
Trud says we got 57.8 remained out of the 178. A lot of it's platinum. So 57.8 million out of 178 million.
Four people.
Yeah,
Why
poor
do you have so much money?
because they
It's a
broke
very
the
long
game.
story that we can't tell here.
We
Mostly-
gambled a lot.
Mostly Davey.
Sweaty towels.
Yes. A lot of gambling and a lot of Davy.
And a lot of a 5-foot block of platinum and a 5-foot block of gold later.
5 cubic feet. Don't just say 5 foot. Like 5 cubic
5 by
feet.
5 by 5. Yeah.
Go to the
Okay.
casino. Bet it all on black. Bet it all on red.
Black is not
So
here.
anyway.
Alright, so yes, you have a nice breastplate now, Gordon. And your steps.
Could I make one infused item?
Yes.
Getting there.
I'm gonna go ahead and make my enhanced defense.
Okay.
It goes on the breastplate, so they get a +2.
Okay. You soup up your breastplate. Ugh.
Nice.
Also,
I have a
some
very important question.
Hmm?
How many of my fingers are left?
how many fingers did you have originally?
Fingers. I did have this in my inventory. I'm not joking.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, I have a list of all the different types of thumbs Tootin has. And teeth.
Game was it that you could
I'd
collect fingers
65.
in?
Any game, honestly.
No, there was a game where it specifically, like when you were looting people, like it gave you fingers.
65 fingers.
Okay.
Oh, it was Fallout 3.
I was gonna say it's Fallout 3. From
I was gonna say that sounds very Fallout-y.
I was more interested in the guns in New Vegas. It's just like, give me that revolver. You have. Roll me a D100. You have half of them.
Someone ate half of a finger.
Does he have half of the fingers left or half of each of the fingers?
Yeah, I was gonna
65
say.
divided by 2 leaves 32 and a half fingers.
Each half one of those. It puts
Someone
them
decided
back.
to snack on my fingers.
Well, interestingly enough, of the half that you have, half are halved, with the remainder one. So it does look like somebody chomped on half of these half fingers.
Someone came in and ate half a Cheeto and put it back in the bag.
Yuck.
What a dick.
They put
Could cry.
they put a handful of Skittles inside of the M&M bag and shook it up.
I've done that before. It's not terrible. It's good for messing with people.
I actually kind of miss those York peppermint patty M&Ms. Anyway,
Also good. Also good.
the your stuff is here. The place is strange, alien. And it smells kind of bad. Also, Soul, any of your equipment that you didn't have is also here, including your stick, if I remember correctly.
Sneak.
Can I do a quick search for any secret doors or anything like that? I mean, we already.
Sure.
Or secret tunnel.
Boom.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, try to find your secret channel. What?
No, wait. I don't think it's that much of a secret. Anyway.
20?
20. There are no secret entrances to this room. It seems to be a locked room. And there are some, in your investigation, you also find, like, laboratory equipment. Like, someone was trying to study all these magical items. And regular items.
That sounds
Is
like
that alchemy
definitely it.
equipment?
Some of it.
Ooh, nice. And I know what they were trying to do with it.
Some here have elected one.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Also, I found an image and make a token for Wolf Davy.
You cannot determine by looking at it what the items actually were used for. They seem to be observational equipment and testing equipment.
Okay.
Almost as if they were researching all the magical items they had just taken from you. However, it does seem a little familiar. What's the 2d6 for? Steven?
Oh, my experimental elixir.
Oh, okay.
The new day.
That sounds pretty dope. Care to share with the class?
No.
I mean, eventually, yeah, someone will be drinking one of these.
Okay.
I volunteer.
I volunteer.
Do it.
Actually, it makes sense for Davey to drink it because they get a D4 on every attack for a minute.
I was gonna say, don't tell me what it does. I want to figure that out.
I'm gonna be
I'm
surprised.
joking.
It-
It shouldn't have an effect on me.
I mean, I have two. You don't know what the other one does.
True.
Were they writing down everything that they were finding out about these magic items?
That's
It does
what
not.
I was gonna have next. Notes, you know.
But, no, there does not seem to be any loose papers running around. Macrium, shut up. Stop telling me you have an update at the most random times. Alright. Yeah. No, there's no, research findings laying around.
Which means we gotta find the scientist and squeeze him.
Ooh, boo. Okay.
Wait a minute. You said some of the equipment or what they were trying to research seems familiar. Would I know exactly what they were attempting to do then, or which part of the equipment was familiar to me?
The equipment style and design seems familiar.
Okay. So, like, was it from that tower a couple of towns ago with the creepy child?
Yes?
Oh. Oh dear.
I think that was before Davey actually came. I think that was before most of the characters actually came in.
Yes.
Most of our players now have a huge base of knowledge they don't know about. Great.
Yep.
As you are pondering these things, maybe an investigation checks, Gordon.
Didn't want to interrupt you.
It's completely fine. There are a handful of rings. Whether they're magical or not, you can't determine right now.
I'm gonna grab just 2 or 3 of them and shove them in my pocket for now.
I was about to say, let's take everything.
That's not take everything.
I was.
The rogue thinks we should steal it all.
They stole our stuff, we should steal theirs.
As far as that goes, if it were small enough to fit in the bag, I'd say we'd take the stuff, get it identified, and whatever.
They stole millions of platinum from us. Also, we should break one of these table legs.
Why?
Why?
So
That
that way
seems
when they sit
weird.
at the table later, they fall.
There are no like chairs for this thing. It seems more like
this
Davey's
is-
already
this is a-
chewing at one of the legs.
This is a trestle table.
Giant
Davy's out here being the bestest of boys.
Tails wagging.
I'm just gonna grab 3 rings real quick, shove them in my
Trying to
pocket, and
hate
be like,
you.
all right, let's keep moving.
Okay. As you are making your way towards the door, the door closes and locks.
Great.
And from somewhere above, you hear, "Oh, well, hello. I'm so glad my recent experiments have managed to escape. It is so much of an entertainment for me to see such ingenuity. However, I would prefer to have more of a hands-on investigation. Unfortunately, you escaped before I had a chance to examine you. So, you may give up now and allow me to investigate. Nothing too terrible. Or you can try to escape. Make your choice wisely."
Can I see him?
No.
I can't see him.
It's, think of it like a over a loudspeaker system, but magic.
See here.
I'm just looking out for possible enemies now.
So, which door closed and locked?
The singular door into this room.
Can I try and open the door with cool thieves' tools?
You can try.
Did I get it?
You get the first half of it.
You know what?
Okay, then.
Actually, wait a minute. I'm proficient with thieves' tools. Can I help?
You should.
Yes.
What?
It's a more complex lock on the inside than it is on the outside for whatever reason. You get the first half of it, and then there's a second half to it. Roll me another Thieves' Tools check with advantage since our small friend is helping. Oh.
Damn.
You manage to unlock the door and open it. Ah, such a poor choice. Well, I'll see you in a few. Ta-ta.
Is it the creepy scientist that was with the creepy child? Never mind.
Huh?
We're gonna find out here in a bit. I
Tilts his head again.
Mm.
Let's get moving.
Yes.
So you guys rush out into the halls. You're expecting, bunches of guards, but there's still nothing. In fact, it's even quieter than it was before.
Which
As,
makes it even weirder.
I'm
As we're
alert.
going-
Very alert. This is not cool.
As we're going, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for traps. Dungeon Delver lets me do it at a normal traveling pace.
Okay. You guys make your way. Are you going to try to lead them out or to an area that was designated by your compatriots, Orange?
To the area designated by my compatriots.
Okay. So you start taking winding twists and turns. Make me a history check, really quick, Orange. Just so to see if you can remember what you were told by Igneous.
Oh boy, here we go.
You were given a very specific path to follow, but you don't remember all of it. It was mostly from their holding cells to there, and you guys made a couple of turns that you weren't supposed to. And so you start making your way to where you think you were told to go. It takes you 10, 20 minutes, and still this massive catacomb goes on, seemingly getting quieter the closer you get, and just is kind of like, great. Great.
Besides the constant dong,
Dong. Yeah, that makes it even more unsettling. It's just that it gets really super quiet. It's just dong.
I would also like to keep an eye out for just random hidden things. Just because I'm finally getting to use all this stuff that I got. That wasn't really helping me on the surface, but now that we're underground in a dungeon, it's helping.
I would also like to point out that I have this.
I'm also, for good measure, I am going to tap Rick Orange on the shoulder and tell him that he's doing a great job. And I'm gonna cast See Invisible on him.
See invisible.
I don't think that allows you to see into the different planes.
For the duration, you can see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible, and you see into the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Ethereal creatures and objects appear ghostly and translucent.
Okay, so you're looking around. It's great. This little man says, "Hey, that's great. You're doing a great job, buddy." And all of a sudden, you're in a sea of these translucent, feathery creatures all around you, packing these halls, stretching out from the walls and ceiling. It looks like you're in some goddamn colon of ghosts.
Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay. This is cool. You guys see this? No? Anyone? Yeah?
No, describe what you see instead.
Well, pretend that the wall just had a baby with a squid. And all the little arms are trying to reach me from the wall, man.
You just hear from behind you, I diagnose you unwell.
I diagnosed you with dead.
Oh my god.
As far as that goes, depending on if that's, I don't think that's the real situation, but if it is, I may or may not have to pretend, because we've seen stuff like that before.
Okay, so I'm just seeing things. That's cool.
Okay, no, they're real.
Oh,
Of course they're
that's
real.
even worse. That's even worse.
I know it is.
Okay, as long as you guys can see it too. All right, let's go.
I didn't say I could see it, but if you can see that, I've seen other things that are similar.
Oh, so you're the crazy one. Okay.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
now, I wouldn't say that. Correctly.
So, as you're making your way through the sea of invisible ghosts, they're all like clawing at each and every one of you. The only one who's unsettled by this orange, because he can actually see it, no one else seems to notice. You're just like beaten up.
Don't like this at all. Okay. And we're walking.
Walking.
And I'm just
directly
staring
out of-
straight forward, wide-eyed, like I'm just going.
So,
And
like,
And
he's
it's
done,
not there.
like he's done a little bit too much cocaine today.
Mhm.
Just going.
Today!
No snow got to him.
Hey, you know, sometimes, yeah.
No.
So I'm trying to figure out how to drag and drop a direwolf stats into a character sheet.
The same way you do like with any
Okay.
enemy, but just give me control.
I do all that
I
by
know.
hand.
I know. Wait, why do you do it by
Oh.
hand? You can easily. Okay.
Because all my stuff is specialized, girl. There we go.
Specialized it.
Sorry, I need. My attacks are very different when I'm a wolf.
Okay.
Didn't know
Okay.
that.
Either way, this helps me a lot because now I can do things a lot easier for when we do the siege, which should be next month.
Oh,
You said when? Next month?
Still.
next week.
Next month. Next
I
month.
thought you said
Next
week.
month.
No. Next week is Fluffernutter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Fluffer in the nuts.
There you go. Yeah, there's your old wolf. So, I need a wisdom saving throw from our lovely Mr. Orange as I refresh my page.
I am not very wisdomless.
Really?
He's-
Oh, okay.
I miss.
Wisdom is my weakness.
It's not wisdom me. Or you.
You're seeing all this undead crap touching you is starting to get to you. You're a little just starting to panic just a little bit.
Can I see that he's starting to panic?
Help, man.
Your passive perception is
11.
If he can't, Tread can.
But my passive insight would be 15.
Okay. Yeah, you can see he's starting to wig out just a little bit.
I'm gonna come back up on tap on her, grab her shoulder, but hey man, it's okay. Keep moving. And I'm gonna use Splash of Genius. So he's gonna get a +4 on that save.
Okay, so 15. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps or not, but I'm gonna try.
It calms him a little bit, but it's still seeing the it's like that scene in Hercules with the river Styx. And they toss Hercules in there. There's just so many things that's going around all over the place. In fact, it's actually getting a little hard to see.
He's doing pretty good.
Damn!
For a 10.
Try closing your eyes.
You know, I can't see very well when I close my eyes, though.
You close your eyes just to test it out, and two ghostly fingers like come through and go woo and come out.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. You can't see me. Oh, man. I'm such a child. Yeah, no, it didn't work, man. Didn't work.
Okay. I'm gonna make this wolf a little smaller. Are they large creatures?
The wolf that I turned into, no, was medium.
Okay. Ooh, woo.
Yeah, I just dragged and dropped the icon, and it was kind of big. I'm sorry.
Giggity. Okay. As you guys are barely led to this location, you make it to a large iron door. It dwarfs your new robot buddy. Easily 15 to 20 feet tall.
Okay.
And Orange, you're like, yeah, I think this is it.
Think?
Not saying I'm a genius, but we're here at a door.
Oh, you've passed doors and stuff before, just not one that was described to you as being this large, which was really what you were only going on from your history check. Like, this big ass door.
See this door? Behind it? Big ass help. Because I am amazing. I would like to see if it's open. Is it unlocked?
Investigation check. It seems to be locked. Yes. That was one of the things that was mentioned to you that you'd probably have to unlock from the inside, as is one of the more exterior doors that is used for essentially keeping things out.
Oh. Sorry guys, forgot I locked it. Heh, funny. Let me get that.
Okay. You manage to work the mechanisms and unlock the large, heavy bars that keep this down. They go across, kind of like a Z pattern.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. I'm done being in here. Don't like this place.
And as the bars go back and you open the large iron door, which is two double doors, they swing inward. And as you open the door, you see three little red points of light staring back at you.
How close is that?
It's about 10 to 15 feet away. One looks like a little V, and then there's two like open circles.
Would I see it with dark vision?
You can see a general outline. It looks very familiar to you.
In a good way?
Yes.
All right, let's go, guys. It's about to be
Okay.
like, close this door and act like I meant to do that.
As you approach this thing, you see a metal-clad individual. The armor made in such ways to look as if it was a continuous, almost lizard-like scales with little ridges all over it. And very similar to what you would think of how they drew the Witch King in the first Lord of the Rings movie. But without as many jagged, sharp points, or like a slimmed-down version of that, and no large horns. In the facial area, there are two like eye sockets with round red circles and kind of dark interiors, and a kind of skull-like nose piece that also is glowing red. And it has a long sword by its side. It stands about 6 foot. And then behind it, there is a tall, gleaming rock-like creature.
So, everybody, let me make introductions. Here we have the king, and here we have Geo's dad. That's everybody.
The
I
kind
had a
of
feeling we met before.
the deep rumbling voice of the rock man says, "I," and he punctuates it by slamming one of his sharp, rocky fists into his other hand, "am Igneous." The
Good to meet you.
Soul's gonna kind of just like mirror and be like, I'm Soul.
kind of tilts his head, looks you over. The armored figure looks up and is like, "You have no conversation skills. Do you understand that?" "Yes." He turns back, and the familiar voice of John the Butcher emanates from this metallic man. "I'm glad we finally were able to find you, and by we I mean you, Orange."
I don't know what you're talking about. This is exactly according to plan. Don't do the whole like neck.
"You're 40 minutes late. In fact, Hitch went off to see if our escape route is still secure. It took you so damn long."
It's kind of a maze.
As you're still talking, there's like ghosts and stuff like playing around by his shoulders and doing all sorts of weird stuff. So your eyes are like tracing all over the place as you're trying to have a conversation with him.
Do I see that?
I'm coming up to Orange so he can have comfort pats if he wants.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of fucking ghosts here, man.
It's a necropolis.
Yeah, but now I can see them for some reason.
It's a heavy load to bear. Jit comes up and taps you on his shoulder with his one hand.
I don't like this.
"Welcome to the club."
Yeah, but I didn't want to be part of this club. This club sucks.
Well, at least it
Lean
didn't.
against him. It's fine.
At least it didn't cost you an arm to get in this club.
Why would you want to get in this club?
The ghostly arm extends from the nub and blazes in front of you and retracts.
Get out!
That's why.
Yeah, no. Wait, can you pick locks with that?
How do you think I got out of my cell?
Well, I mean, I showed up, so I figured I had let you out.
I had already been out by the time you got here. Hell, even Davy was out.
Look, man, I don't know. I just wake up and piss excellence. I'm the best thing since sliced bread, okay?
Yes, we know you have a very high opinion of yourself.
Jit and John both give a heavy sigh at this. Meanwhile, Soul and Igneous are just sizing each other up in the background.
How tall is this rock creature?
Let me pull up his stat sheet. What was it? He is large.
So he's bigger than me.
Is
Yeah.
that like 8 or more feet or what?
That's more like 11 to 15 feet tall.
Okay.
I'm kind of on the higher cusp of medium.
Yeah. So like you come up to about his chest, maybe like the solar plexus area.
So, yeah, if you guys are done flirting, can we leave this place now? I still don't like these ghosts. I didn't want to be part of this club. I don't even know how I got here.
I think of it, I don't either, but we're here now, and we can
The
leave
sooner
now.
we leave, the better.
See, I got a guy that you're playing that sees ghosts and happens to have a dog next to him. That seems familiar.
Wow,
I was gonna make a comment.
I didn't even make that connection.
That seems very familiar.
Yeah, when he said like he sees ghosts, my first thought was, okay, so that's how it happened.
I forgot about that.
That's his.
When is that happening
interaction
again?
with Strange.
Bye.
Shut.
Hey, you hinted, not me.
I have a
It was an
question.
accident.
Yes, Gordon.
Probably.
How long does Davey? How long are you gonna be a wolf?
Until I don't need to be one anymore.
Okay.
Until he finds pants.
I
I
can
have- I
change back and forth whenever I want. I just only have a certain amount per day.
Okay.
It doesn't have a certain time limit.
A timer.
So you can sleep as a dog,
Yeah.
and yet you choose to sleep as a human?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you have hands for reasons.
Mostly because, like, again, I can only do it so many times a day.
I was just wondering if Gordon was going to try to master blaster this and just ride the dog.
No. No. I have a gift, but they need to be a person.
I mean,
Mostly
just
'cause
tell Davey, hey, you need to not
No,
be a dog
I-
right now.
I'll
And
just
then-
wait. I'll just wait because it's not.
Okay.
I mean, it's not super important,
Okay.
Okay.
but you're gonna love it.
How long is Geo alive for?
He lives for 8 hours or until he hits 0 hit points.
So until he hits someone.
Yeah, until I launch his ass.
Oh, the anger rock.
I want to step on him.
Whoa. Whoa.
Kinky?
Went dark really.
Anyway.
It's every time he moves, it's just the Mario jump noise.
He's riding on my shoulder right now, so I have him
Yeah.
close by when I need to throw his ass.
He ain't nothing but ass to throw.
Make sure my tool's proficiency as yeet.
Did you find out anything? John asks. Anything at all?
I
Pull
found
my
these
fingers.
ass capes.
They're doing research.
On what?
The magic items they took from us. I couldn't find any notes though.
Soul, you know that they were.
Guy.
Soul, you know that they were also researching you as well. Specifically, one Angie boy was researching you.
I don't know these people. I wouldn't be sharing this.
You were so paranoid, and I love it.
Was there anything that since I was awake, was there anything that I saw?
Since you were away for most of it, and except for a few times, when you actually, lapsed into unconsciousness because you're too tired, you saw there was another Warforged. He was much more spindly than this one, and he seemed to have essentially, it was kind of like a leather dress, kind of like a very long leather apron, but extends all around, so you can barely see his feet. And he wore it with the front flap down, hanging in front of his loins.
You said loins.
Okay. So there's another Warforged. Did they do anything?
They just kind of looked over everyone, organized where they would be put, and made sure that Tread was strapped to the anger log. Sorry, the naughty boy log.
So I didn't see him do any like experimentation or anything.
He did seem very interested. Like he took a praising eye of everything, as much as you can tell from a warforged eye.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if you didn't explicitly say something like that, I don't think Davey would understand that as experimentation.
Like his head swayed back and forth, like he was taking a full body scan, just like looking them all up and down each and every time.
Okay. But I can't really gather anything from that, so for now I stay doggo.
Or
Borp, borp, borp.
So if Davey was smarter, he'd realize, oh wait, I need to tell them this, but he's not.
That's okay.
So there you go. You just
dumb
have a
dumb,
very
but that's why
you
we
just
love
have
love.
you just have a doggo just kind of tilting his head like I don't know what's going on. I just know we
For
out.
Davey, one of my fingers.
Davey's what?
What, one of the fingers?
Yes.
Dog
friend.
treats?
Yes.
You want
I
a
mean, it's
Scooby
more or
snack?
less crunchy jerky.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Davey gladly takes the treat.
Yeah. 31 and a half fingers.
Hey man, if you didn't want him to have it, shouldn't have offered.
Give half.
What's in your mouth? Spit it out right
You know
now.
what? I'll eat that.
What are you
So,
chewing?
full number. 31.
Okay.
All right. So I
There's
think I should probably
I
Tell
follow.
them what-
I don't know.
saw in the previous town.
before you do. There's a and this kind of ball of lightning appears behind Igneous and pops into existence. This very ethereal-looking scarecrow. Are you leaving so soon?
Yes.
Well, let me throw you a bone. Pun intended. This book, I don't think you want it around very much. It's an ancient artifact. In fact, the one who around here who keeps holding on to it, I prefer he didn't have it, 'cause I don't like competition. If you would do me a huge favor and get rid of it, or at least get it out of his hands, I don't care what you do with it.
And we should help you because...
Help me. You're eliminating my competition, which is also your competition. How is that just directly helping me, not helping yourself?
Sounds like what a manipulative person would say to get help they really needed real bad.
It's almost as if that's my entire bag as a trickster god.
There you go.
Sowing discord and random encounters and all sorts of chaos. It's perfect. Perfect.
Well, it sounds like a good idea and all, but a smart man once said, if you're good at something, have it for free.
Hmm.
Or was he crazy? I don't know.
I didn't say be free. You would be risking your lives.
I mean, that means you better pay us.
Pay you? Why would I do
I
that?
want to get this guy.
Come again?
Hmm?
Can you say that again, Ty?
I said, you don't want to get in with this guy.
What if you want some towels? Everybody's a potential customer here.
We'll get somebody else.
But what if he's gonna pay us to do something we were gonna do anyways?
We'll get somebody else.
Oh, are you interested?
No.
He kind of saunters up to Orange and like claps an ethereal hand on his shoulder. Well, I can offer you so much. anything you want. And some things you don't.
Why would I want things I don't want?
You don't know
Now
you
you're
want.
just making no sense.
You don't know you want them, but they can help you. He waggles his fingers in front, like he's got a hand. He waggles his hand in front of you, and like there are gems and all sorts of other things appear and disappear. And how can you want what you don't know exists? I have ancient treasures, far
Now
from the
you're just
past.
confusing me.
Well, life is confusing, isn't it? I could.
You know what? Let's come back to this conversation in like 4 weeks. When we're not surrounded by ghosts and shit.
Oh. So you can see them too. Interesting.
Yeah, not excited about it.
Do you want not to?
You know?
Strange God.
This-
Gone.
Don't let him touch you.
That's a little too late for
He's
that.
already trying to feel me up. Look at this guy.
You should know a fellow con when you see one.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to come back in 4 weeks, but he's not getting the gist of it. It's like that scientist researching Ligma.
What?
Luma balls. Anyway,
I'm waiting for it.
Was that what that was for?
yes.
What the hell?
Welcome to the internet.
Funny, I'm sorry, guys.
I cannot figure it out.
I was waiting for you to ask about it. What's Ligma? How, guys? Alright, I'm sorry, I focused again.
Well, think about it. Your friends don't seem to want to hang out with the cool people. I guess we'll just have to discuss this on our own. Toodles. And he just dissipates. Fingers first, all the way down.
Did we just meet the Cheshire Cat? Is that what just happened?
Congratulations, you all just met a being known as Abster. He's an asshole. Let's not discuss this anymore.
You seem very annoyed, Igneous says.
Oh yeah.
If
Oh,
a giant rock could blink, he slowly blinks.
He is, as the humans say, a pain in the ass.
Hmm. Well, I believe it's time for us to leave.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Gladly.
Why were you
Oh,
even
for that,
here?
let's go.
Say that again, son.
Why were you even here in character? And also out of character because I have no idea what's going on.
Who are
We-
you asking?
Yeah, who are you asking?
Everyone, in general.
Oh,
I don't know. The last we were in a temple fighting some monks, and I woke up in a cell, so I have no idea.
Sore and beaten.
well, when the mommy daddy and when the mommy hybrid and the daddy hybrid get together and they love each other very much, and then there's a scientist that makes me, then I'm here.
That sounds very strange.
What?
Am I not the only one who's confused? What?
I'm the DM. I'm supposed to
I
not
don't
be
know jack
confused.
about it.
here. Asked how I got here. Just explaining my birth, and you know
I
what?
did
Let's
not-
leave.
how
This
did
it's got
I asked
on. Okay.
why you were here.
Sunday, try that again.
I did not ask why you were here or how you got here. I asked why you were here.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm only 10. Give me a break.
Is he asking it in general?
Yeah.
Okay. We're here to find 7 crowns that are like keys to unlock the hidden city of Astrasin and kill the Lich inside, and have a little fun along the way.
Out of character.
I was gonna ask you, do you know Sledge?
Okay, so I need 2 history checks from Soul, 1 for Sledge, and 1 for the history of Cantivos, which is the land you're currently in. You would have heard of the unit referred to as Sledge, but you wouldn't have known him personally. For the most part, you know that Astrason's main city, the capital, known as Astrason, is not hidden. It's very large and well fortified, and you're familiar with the crowns that are required to open its throne room.
I feel like they all also know this.
That's what he just mentioned. Both of those things.
Okay. Well,
I messed that detail.
It suddenly got very
Great, let's
quiet.
get out of here.
sorry, I'm trying to actually play the character. The character's not supposed to like be expressionate.
Not forthcoming with any information. I got you. All right, let's go.
He's a smooth
This
criminal.
character is like super old, so I'm trying to play him as like
Senile.
them as like aloof. Wait, aloof. Aloof.
I'm getting a very consistent read for most of your characters, Sunday.
No,
Very consistent.
no.
Yes.
He's a real gross brat.
Yes.
As you guys proceed through these large iron gates, Igneous closes them behind you. And you again proceed deeper into the bowels of the Necropolis.
Wait, I thought we were going up.
Yeah. There's a way out. There's the hole, yeah. That still's somewhere else in the Necropolis.
Oh, wow, we must be really far down.
Yeah, there's like... So when you go to the edge of the hole and you look down, even with dark vision, you can't see the bottom.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's very unsettling. There's also a bunch of other stuff down here that's Orange can fill you in on later, I guess.
Oh boy.
As you're making your way out of this place, you hear
Making your way downtown.
walking fast, moving past, and you're homebound. You hear the grinding of gears, a large rumbling, as if a massive door is closing. Igneous stops. And if a rock could swear, a rock swears. They have closed the shutter.
Sounds bad. What does that mean?
They have sealed off the way I was trying to take you to bring you to the surface.
Great. You know where the control room for the shutter is?
Yes.
Can we get there easily?
No.
Can we get there heartily?
Yes.
Okay. We should probably do that.
Should we?
I don't know. You know this area better than me. Would it be easier to just continue on, or do we have to go back?
What do you mean?
You said they'd cut off where you wanted to take us. Is there another way around, or do we have to turn back?
There are many ways into and out of the Necropolis. However, they all range in various different types of danger. Would you prefer physical danger, mental danger, both, or just hazardous terrain?
When he says mental danger, even like Wolf Davy just shakes his head vigorously.
I'm not too keen on mental danger. Terrain I could possibly handle, so I would say physical or terrain. Probably physical.
Make up your mind.
Alright, guys, which type of danger would you rather endure to get the hell out of here? I'm not one for mental. Or any of the others appealing to you?
Rain seems the easiest.
Okay.
Davy bares his teeth, which maybe means physical. You're not sure.
Do
Okay.
There gonna be more monks? Can we take this big rock guy with
And
us?
maybe more difficult in other ways.
for difficult terrain. So we can handle difficult terrain. If Tread can cast, he can help us handle difficult terrain as well.
Exactly.
So I think we should pick difficult terrain unless anybody else has any objections.
Okay. So,
Davey kind of looks around, sees if everyone has made up their mind on the terrain, and just kind of hunches over and then transforms back into just human Davey. It'll probably be easier like this.
Here, use this towel. Cover yourself up.
What?
he has
What?
pants. They change with him.
Oh. Use this towel anyways. We need more money.
Well,
I
can I have
mean-
my chain? Can I have my chains now? Just look to Tread, just kind of hold out my hand because I couldn't carry it before.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
The chains, my chains were still in the bag of holding because I couldn't carry them as a wolf.
All right.
Should have changed up.
No. Well, no.
I kind of wish we had a bunch of followers so they could get all this NSFW art out of the way and just not leave me in torment, knowing that it would
You know, that'd
eventually
be like
exist.
90% of it.
It'd just be all of it. We make it too easy. I would be intrigued at what they would do for Lundgren, just the fan art that's not NSFW. Just like, what would Lundgren look like to other people? Because I got something in my head, but
So do I.
I will say now that I am human Davy, I can describe human Davy. He's a 6 foot, I think a 6'1", no 6'3", just human male, and he has a scar on his right eye. Yes, is that right eye? Yes, right eye.
Is it the right eye?
Turned myself. On his right arm, there's another scar that looks like big bite marks, and then there's a scar on the left side of his lip, and then you can kind of see over on his back shoulder is another huge like scratch scar down his back. And he is built like a brick shit house. He has blue eyes, reddish brown hair, and right now is really just wearing pants and boots, and that's about it. And he wraps these chains around his arms. And that's Davey.
Are the chains kind of loose? Or are they like wrapped tightly?
For now they're loose.
Okay, I'm gonna shake them a little bit, and I'm gonna store a spell in them.
What
gonna
are you doing?
I'm gonna store enlarge in them. So now you can cast enlarge on yourself 8 times.
I don't know what that means.
That
Make
was,
little Davey, big Davey.
yeah. You'll know what to do when the time comes.
I hope so.
Just
I don't know
well,
what it is right now. By the way, I'm Davey Thomas.
when you need to, just think about being really big.
No, you're gonna make me think about it right now then.
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Should I?
Combat,
No.
Davey. It's okay.
Okay, so when I gotta punch something.
Think about being really big.
Okay. I got a question. Who are you? Like, really, who are you? I know your name, but who are you? You might need to shrink that again. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm a friend of Jit's. And I was asked to come help out, and now I'm here with you guys. So
I do apologize for that, Gordon.
it's all right. Anything to help a friend.
Well, I hoped it wasn't going to be such an intensive helping out, but well, I wonder if they're treating my temple fine.
Probably not.
We can clean it up later.
If you need help, we'll clean it up later.
I'm real good at that. carrying like heavy stuff that's been broken. I'm good at that.
Do you break things often?
Yeah,
That's why it's-
yeah.
Don't worry. Me too.
I wish I had my coat. Now you see that he's actually just been shirtless with his traveling pants and puttees this entire time. They didn't take his like little robe gi with him. So he's just standing there, one arm hanging out, and he's just
Do
counting.
you have extra like furs, Tread?
I was gonna say, I offer him a fur.
Thank you. What was that? Something the Hunter. The one guy from Spider-Man. Rogan the
Prowler?
Hunter? No.
Huntsman?
Yeah, Craven the Hunter. That's the vibe I'm getting. You just hand him a fur, and now he's got like this fur vest, and he's just shirtless underneath. It's like, God damn it. Why is Davey suddenly larger?
Because I brought over my human Davy token, and now I'm too.
Now you're micro Davy.
There you go.
Hey, Davey, if you call. Oh,
Are you trying to make sure he's not as big as his
The
token?
spell is enlarge reduce.
I mean, I'm a
Just
foot
that,
taller.
knowing Davy, he would accidentally do the opposite.
David Thomas.
He's turned into a southerner.
Davy's always been a southerner. What are you talking
Oh, he's like a southern woman with a high voice or whatever.
He's small.
Oh, okay.
All right.
about? Sorry. Anyway.
Chit wraps himself, thankfully, in one of the furs. Thank you. Tread it was? Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
If you want more, I have more.
No, this is good. Kind of sniffs it a little bit and goes. This is fine. Well,
I think I have.
Well, we going?
yes, we should leave soon, Igneous says. And he leads you off, trudges off into one of the massive tunnels that he's been leading you through.
As we're walking, Davy also holds a hand out to him. I'm Davy Thomas.
My hand would cut yours.
I don't think so. But
He reaches out his very sharp obsidian hand, and you see all these very fine grains in it as they come to wicked points along his knuckles and some of his fingers.
how do you do that? I want to do that.
I'll offer my hand and be like, I remember this gesture.
You're made out of.
Hand. Gladly.
What?
I shake Soul's hand.
when you go to shake someone's hand and someone else grabs it.
Yeah. Because Davy introduced himself and then he didn't say his name, so it's like, fuck yeah.
I don't.
I'm introducing
you're talking to
myself
him,
now.
sorry.
They just caress it instead of.
Awkward moment where someone you don't know grabs your hand. Ooh.
Especially if it's overly moist or like really lotioned.
I mean, I can't feel those things anyway.
They hold on just a little too long, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I shake Soul's hand and then go to Ignis and be like, maybe fist bump? No, that'd be worse.
You should do elbows.
Carefully pat him.
You like pat his shin, making sure you don't
Yeah.
get caught on like any of the sharp bits. He just kind of like nods his head a little bit and leads you off into the dark. I am going to need some skill checks. This is going to be a skill challenge to navigate these horrid tunnels filled with rotting flesh, bones, and darkness.
Oh, I'm good at these.
Uh,
Because I've got advantage on some.
All right. Anyone can offer themselves up as an option to make their way through the skill challenge. I only
I'm
remember.
gonna do less.
Volunteers tribute?
What are we trying to do?
You're trying to overcome obstacles of broken tunnels, masonry, cave-ins, some mine shafts, and a few other things like that. So
I
things
think
like
you might know which skill I'm gonna pick.
athletics.
I'm gonna do a bless, but I'm gonna upcast it so that way I can get everybody in it.
Okay.
What's that do?
You are able to circumvent
You
many.
get an extra die 4 on your skill check.
I don't think I need one, but thank you.
You're able to lift and pull several of the collapsed pillars out of the way as you make your way, making a space big enough to get Igneous through. As you grunt and grit away, as you pull the masonry, and you see that it has fake and real skulls embedded in it. All right. That's one skill check. I need another, and I would request that multiple ones of the same kind are not done. So something other than athletics to get you guys through.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Move Earth.
Okay. Okay.
So if we come across a particularly bad section where, there's a complete section of floor missing or an absolute total cave-in, I'm gonna use Move Earth to tunnel through it or rebuild the floor so that we can go across. For 2 hours.
Okay. So as you tread the boring machine, you cut across a couple of collapsed tunnels, and you hear the pitter-patter of feet. As, whipping out from around one of the corners, you encounter Hitch, who is drawing his handguns, and it's like,
Hey, rescued you too. Damn, I'm doing great tonight.
I didn't need rescuing.
Are you the one clearing the tunnels? I didn't know that.
Hey, everybody's gotta have their moment to shine. You're getting your moment right now, but I saved everybody, so you're welcome, everybody.
He just kind of rolls his eyes and holsters his guns. He's got 5 to 10 minutes before he actually joins us, so he will not be speaking very often.
I'm gonna just put a hand on Orange's head, just come on, you gotta be a little bit humble, or else Calmer gonna come kick you in the ass.
That means I got another hour or two to be like this. We're good.
I don't think that's what that means.
Is the invisibility still on him?
It supposedly only lasted an hour.
Yeah, how long has it been?
It's probably passed by now. It took you guys 40 minutes to make it through all that stuff.
Yeah, that's gone.
Alright.
Yeah, we're past my freak out stage. I'm moving back to regular orange again.
Regular orange.
Yeah, before it was Agent Orange, freaking out a little bit. Whatever.
I'm walking here. Alright. So you're able to make your way through many of the tunnels by sidetracking a lot of them. What? I need one more skill check.
Kind of skill.
For choosing safe path, I guess.
You know what? I'll take it. That's an ingenious use of it. You search around to see if you can find the best way out, and you find it in this old crypt that has similar flat pieces of stone up along the walls, as you would recognize, Orange. There are these very flat slabs arranged as what many people would think of the crazy computer screens of dystopian cyberpunk.
Oh, nice.
All over the place, and there are, oddly enough, carved chains and kind of vines hanging from a lot of them. Some of them also appear to be metal, and there's a lot of grating on the floor of this particular room. And there are 2 entrances, There are many niches in the walls that have frescoes and statues placed in them. A sight very familiar to Soul, as he spent a long time dealing with crap like this. And you make it through there safely, and he just kind of looks around. It's like, yes, we are near one of the paths to the surface now.
Spent a decent amount of time with these people so far. Can I give a description of what I would know?
You may.
I don't. I personally don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. At the, you want me to just like tell them, and you say, yeah, I said that to him, or do you want me? Do you want me to tell
Sure,
you?
because I'm still learning your setting and all that.
Soul explains that at the fall of the Platinum Age of Arcana, because essentially everyone currently alive knows that the Golden Age of Arcana is now, as they named it that. At the end of that scenario, essentially mankind and all the humanoids kind of fell from grace to an extent. Massive amounts of both technological advancements and magical advancements almost disappeared overnight, and then as a process of wars and conflicts spread throughout the lands, eventually developing in what you know today as the Four Kingdoms, resulted in many ancient secrets being lost. Some of them, Lungun and Tread would be familiar with, one of which is generally referred to as the Throne of Omens. There are a number of unexplained items that were found in research by found in research by the Oasis and the Council in Olden, and many things that just essentially shaped the modern world that had been forgotten were built in places like this. And this seems to be one of the, according to Soul, this is one of the research areas, or like he uses a term like control center. But it's like, you know, what the hell is that? For some of you, it reminds those of you who actually encountered a Nestor. It reminds you kind of the place where they had major images and were communicating back and forth with Olgrim Onyx Blade, like something that we think of like a communication center.
Okay.
And he goes and Soul does this. Would he do it slowly and ponderously, or is he more of a? He doesn't seem like
yeah, he'd be kind of they'd be kind of slow to say it, but also meticulous in what they say.
Okay, and he explains this very succinctly, but in a very measured and controlled manner. Actually, Soul would also recognize the armor that John is wearing, the one with the red eye things. You would remember it as being one of a rather secretive project referred to as the Mage Brain Project, and that indicate that to him, that whoever's actually wearing one of those has a lineage of genetic modification that makes them anti-magical by nature. That suit of armor can expand that into a somewhat selective but also all-encompassing anti-magic field. Whether you share that with them or not is a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah. These people set me free. I'm trying to get them to like me.
I knew it. I suspected maybe.
Did you now? John says.
Trent couldn't magically heal you. Yeah.
Well, he could. It just required a very particular set of spells. Although is a very handy skill, though. Many people rely overly on magic these days, it seems. They should just trust good old steel, and he taps this longsword at his side.
You know, as someone else who was also made in a lab, gotta say, I don't use magic either.
I was born. I was not made in a lab.
It was both.
We were friends, but I guess not.
I mean, if you want to be friends, I'll
You can
consider
still be
it.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I've made friends.
Ye-
Fuck yeah.
I put a hand on his head again. Just give him pet
Congratulations.
pets.
John's shoulders kind of sag a little bit, like, oh god, this is such a kid. This is sad. Deep
Yeah,
sigh.
you've made lots of friends.
Does the Will Ferrell like punching the cereal thing? Yeah.
Oh my god! I hate you so much.
The best part is you know exactly what I'm
I
talking
know.
about.
I
Makes it
do.
like, here. I hate that. Damn it.
I have to find it.
I did not know this reference because I don't watch a lot of Will Ferrell films. Anyway,
I don't either. I've just seen the GIF and that's about it.
Igneous leads you
Literally
through,
the first gift. Jesus Christ.
leads you to a circuitous path up to an area that, to Davy and to Orange, looks very familiar. It is the mouth of the hole. You're a few floors up from where you actually started, at least for Orange, and a few floors down from where everyone else was taken. There are ropes and pulleys, and stairs, and platforms, and with ease you are able to lift yourselves back up to the surface of Misethorn. So this is probably the first time you've seen relative daylight. You don't know how long.
Me? What?
Yes. So this
Sorry,
is the first. This is the first time you have seen daylight, and you don't know how long. Months, days, they all kind of run together. Igneous just climbs the side with his bare hands, and you guys find yourselves brought back. No, yeah, you're on the right page. Good. You find yourselves brought back to Jit's now empty temple. Where the hell is it? There it is.
Is it messed up?
It does not seem to be messed up. It does seem to be very empty, though. Very, very
Like
empty.
nobody's there, or that they stole a bunch of stuff.
Like no one's there.
Hmm.
Not that they stole a bunch of stuff.
Okay. I see what you did there,
What?
Fred.
He's
Igneous for granite.
Yeah, he is obsidian. I knew you'd probably appreciate it.
Fucking geologist making the rock jokes, I see.
I made Igneous with Tread in mind.
Oh boy.
I knew he'd rock it.
Stop.
Oh no!
This is great. I'm loving it.
Ah,
Stop, you've hit the bedrock.
I know. Let's dig a little deeper on this.
I mean, there are a whole lot of jokes on plate.
Dig to the molten core of the issue.
No, we're just crusting this thing.
All right, let's shelf it for a bit.
Get all the way down to D's level.
We should start with a clean slate.
No.
Future people who actually listen to this, just hour 3, nothing but rock jokes.
We've just beat Drink down into between a rock and a hard place.
But what if I like being there? No.
Later. I mean, what? Okay.
Hold up, I've got a meme for this one too.
No.
That's
No.
just a different type of dungeon session.
So anyway,
You hear.
we're out.
Hmm?
We out.
Yes, you're out.
We got
So
out.
in character, Soul's gonna ask, "What year is it?"
They.
7.
They.
I don't know that answer. I know the
I
answer.
give him the year.
1853.
You have been like active and moving around for quite a long time. You find out that you've been in prison for about 6 to 7 months. Did you hear me, Sunday?
Yeah,
Okay.
All I heard was Drink screaming in the background.
gotta love that fresh air.
No, that was my brakes.
Oh. Really could have believed
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of sad that you took breaks for my voice. But you
Oh,
know
you
what?
go-
Fair.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So as you're all kind of just standing there in the center of Jit's temple around the fountain, you hear some rustling and this little goblin. No, I squished him. Unsquish. There you go. Goblin peeks around the corner. Ah, you are back. Here she said, Jit, we thought you were gone and dead. Thanks? Yes. Oh, you brought back new friends. Hello, new friends. I am Short. Nice to meet you.
No, like that's his name. Don't like. He's short, but that's his name.
Oh, tall metal one. Oh. Text notes for other character's name. Short. Styles will like him. Styles is upstairs. I shall go get him. He comes back in a few minutes later. There's a kobold with him. Ah, a new, shiny man. Shiny. Goes up. Yes. He takes out his little telescope and looks at him, looks him up and down. Yes. What are you made of? He kind of taps on your shin. Metal. Yes. Oh, Jit, you are back. I could not see you through my phallus of seeing. I thought you had died.
One might say it's hard to see him through that.
Could you stop making dick joke styles? What is dick joke? You know full well, you little son of a... No, this is the phallus of seeing. I do not know what you are talking about. Has a big old grin on. How is everything? Are the other workers okay? Oh yes, they are still dead as usual.
Is that a good thing?
Yes, they still move.
I didn't spontaneously
Oh, so
live.
undead.
Yes, they are undead. Is Lyman out of the closet? Yes.
What?
He was stuck in a broom closet. He gets stuck there a lot. Oh my god, my date.
I think you did say
Pretty
She
sure
was
you-
sent out of town by her father.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's just
But
okay.
damn it. But thank goodness. Did he mention where? Did he tell you where he sent her?
Did he?
No.
No.
He mentioned he was very upset at you and never to see her again. I'm just kidding. He did not say that.
He slaps you so hard upside the head for saying that.
Worth it. Stupid.
Wait a minute, who's he?
Jit.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, you don't mess with a man's heart like that. You'll learn in time.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Wait, what?
No, not you. Orange.
Have we learned our lesson? Good.
Probably not.
How about any of the other people who are staying here? Oh, they were all escorted out. Jit say this, or Abster say this is place now. They not find us. So, still your place? Yeah, it's still my place. What do you think? Just because I got beat up, dragged out of here without a shirt, and wearing this very nicely now smelling fur of pine needles and rain? This actually smells really good. Where is it? By the way, where is my coat? Oh, here it is. Kind of drags it out of the corner, it's covered in all sorts of dirt. And says, I'm gonna wash that first. But you think that is gonna keep me from not owning the bell? That's insane. But we yeah, so no one else was found in here. No, we only had these people as our guests. Nobody else found. Didn't you guys? What about that dwarf? Oh no, we no find him.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, where has he been?
we find a shield and a smacky thing on a chain and a stick.
What?
His mace thing.
And this, and he holds up what you recognize as Grimoire's what's it? Not his arcane, his spellcasting focus. His focus. This we find, along with shield and smacky thing, which we put in his room.
But you didn't find him.
No. No shirtless when we did not find him.
Did you find a note?
No.
Mm.
Just find his stuff in the kitchen. And a mess, obviously made by Gordon. It was delicious.
Mm.
Thank you, Gordon.
I don't think he's paying attention.
Maybe not.
Well. Well, I have big things to do. Have fun. Just that's it. That's all. No, okay. Short. Make sure the books are still kept. Make sure they didn't steal anything else. I'm gonna go check my room and make sure that nobody actually was hurt or injured in here, other than those guys. All right.
Why did they want this place if they didn't do anything with it?
Well, you see, Epster's been buying up locations. Just because no one's here currently doesn't mean that he doesn't think he has the deed. That's actually what I'm looking for. To see if he's stolen my documents. Well, anyway. Thank you for getting me out of prison, for the most part. It's nice to meet you, big rock man. Creepy dude in the armor. Even creepier metal guy. You guys can stay here free of charge. I think that's the least I can give you. John is the guy in the KPR. Okay, that makes more sense. I still probably gonna charge you, John, because you know, why not? Tread,
Why not?
Davey, Gordon, you can rest here unless you want to go back to your house. Yeah, if not, there's always room here. Yeah. I need to sleep in an actual bed.
Oh, okay. That was a little too easy. I don't really like that. We got out of there too easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's because I opened all the doors for you. You're welcome.
I think Davy means that because Abster's a demigod, he can find us anywhere and he's playing with us.
That ain't what I meant, but sure.
Of course I'm playing with you. I'm a trickster god. And he's there in the fountain, just kind of sitting there floating through it as a very small scarecrow.
Ah, why am I not surprised?
Well, I wasn't the one who wanted to experiment on you, now was I? And you still didn't get that book. You might have to.
Wait, there's a book now?
Well,
This book, what is it used for?
That's for you to find out and for me to know.
Sounds like it's same old, same old.
You expect anything less?
No.
Well, I'll
Alright.
give you yet another bone of information. The eye here, which, so you know the eyes are the Lich of Astrasen's essentially henchmen. They are set over each of the 6 outside cities of Astrasen. Each of them is given a singular crown to essentially lock the doors of the throne room of Astrasen City proper. I hear that a good old friend of yours took the crown and is currently residing down in the Necropolis with the book and the man who
Does
wants
that mean
to...
we gotta go back down there?
Well, probably.
Who is this friend?
This friend is such a loose term. Perhaps you remember Zodra.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. That wizard bastard.
I don't think he's a bastard. If you can't be a bastard if you don't have parents.
Yes, that's true. How about a terrible orphan then? Would you go for that?
I thought you were going to say orifice, and I was going to agree, but orphan, no.
Fine, whatever.
So saucy today. So saucy.
Yeah.
you appeared to us.
So-
Why can't you appear to wherever your book is and deal with it yourself?
Because I don't want to. It's much more fun seeing the hook and play. Besides, it's powerfully warded against things like me.
Teleport someone with you?
What's the fun in that? You seem to think that I have full physical control over things. Haven't you noticed that I walk around in scarecrows?
Why
I
do
figured
you
it was
do that? It's
choice.
weird.
What was that, Davy?
I said, why do you do that? It's weird.
It's my true form. I'm a mockery. A mockery of life and man. And what better form to take than a scarecrow?
No, I remember scarecrows.
What's that?
Nothing.
Yeah, no,
Been a while.
you said the exact same thing I did when they when they first showed up. Like, don't mess with the fucking scarecrows.
Mm.
I remember a story about scarecrows, and that's all. That's it.
Well, if there's nothing else, perhaps you'll finally get a good night's sleep. Or maybe you won't. And he just dives deep into the fountain, much deeper than you think it actually is, and he just doesn't come back up.
Yeah.
So, is that a friend of
strange.
yours?
No.
Lundgren?
No.
You know what I really mean
not
about
to
that.
be friends with him because he's your friend. It's understandable. Kind of weird. I guess
Not
you
my
keep that
friend.
Hey,
I
look,
don't
man, it's
care.
cool.
Whether,
You
I
can
don't
share
care
it with
whether
friends.
people-
That guy made a
my
rock.
friend.
Your friend's a scarecrow. I ain't gonna judge.
It's not my friend. He eventually led to somebody I cared deeply about because he was my compatriot in battle, getting killed.
You distantly from the hall. You're right, we're lovers, not friends.
I flip him off. Wherever the sound comes from, I flip the sound off.
You know, you can be yourself. We're not gonna judge.
Holding back your feeling. And despair.
Rick's really reading the situation wrong, but you're still trying to be a supportive friend. It's cool, man. You can be with who you want to be, or with what you want to be with.
That's not how any of this works.
Look, we're not judging. We're not gonna push any farther. It's cool. Like I said, you wanna be with the Scarecrow? He's got what you want, I guess. I don't know. It's your friend.
Actually, not knowing what's going on here, Soul's gonna kind of just like encourage Orange. like, yeah, what he says.
Let's get out of here so quick.
Lincoln storms off towards his room, leaving Gordon, John the Butcher, Tread, Orange, and Davy with Soul in the main atrium.
I mean, I'd talk with Soul as far as that goes. I would just be like meditating in my room after.
You go to my room, man. So he's off in the room.
Is your Scarecrow up there?
You are probably some of the strangest people I have ever met, John says.
Oh, thank you.
I
Big grin on his face.
I don't know if it's a compliment or just a statement. I am that
I
unsure.
think it's a little bit of both.
I will take it as a yes.
Strange is good.
I shout, I'm upstairs, I shout, I bet you met a lot of weirdos then.
If we're the weirdest ones, I don't think he's met many actually.
Or rather strange.
I don't know what you're
Looking
talking
at everybody.
about. As I'm eating another finger.
Speak for yourself. I'm super normal.
None of us
30
are
fingers.
normal.
Well,
None of us are normal.
perhaps that's why I've met you. Anyway, I have to go check out this armor. He leaves and goes to his
Alright,
room.
then.
And with that, a nice, calm, satisfying note, I think we'll dip.
And Davey is definitely going to work out and yes, use the towels.
Good.
Because
We're
he
low
keeps
on money
badgering him
here.
about it, so he's like, fuck it, I guess I'll use them.
Okay.
What's with the towels?
We'll cover that after
Long
stream.
story.
Next week we'll be taking...
Long story. It involves a long story, lots of sweat, and billions of dollars.
Literally. So, next week we'll be taking off. We'll be taking off from streaming as we're going to be doing our Fluff and Ender game, which is run by Q, and it's not YouTube safe. So,
No.
Wait, what?
it's not YouTube safe.
Not?
It's not.
Then do it on Twitch.
I can't do Twitch. Anyway,
I'll do it on Twitch.
Sunday can do it, or drink.
or both.
I gotta remember
Both.
where I was at mentally for Fluffernutter now.
Yeah, we got it. I'm the cat, remember? Who doesn't give a crap about anything and who's itching to pick everybody's pockets.
Who is able to reach through somebody and pull their spine out as it's turning into acid?
Yeah,
That was
Or no,
pretty dope.
poison.
I'm just the handsome son. That's just.
we got the handsome son, the pretty son,
Yeah.
the fluffy
I
son,
remember now.
the cool
The
son,
edgy son.
which is also the pretty son. Anyway,
Wait, what?
Son.
You're the pretty son.
Sebastian's son.
Ooh.
You.
Okay.
I'm
the
handsome
mechanical
one. You're the
son.
pretty one.
no, he's the cool son. The mechanical
He's
son
the
is the
cool
cool son. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up there. We'll catch you in about 2 weeks where we'll be picking up this storyline, maybe some combat, maybe some not. And with after all of that, cool music plays as lights go down, and we'll catch you